Performance indicators is an example of a very, very specific type of financial analysis called vital few metrics analysis. And vital few metrics analysis is very simply about three things. It's about focusing not on everything, not getting bogged down in details and numbers, but focusing only on what's most important. Performance indicators was born a few years ago when we asked a set of industry leaders this simple question: what are your 5 most important business indicators? We hammered it out, and a consensus developed among the leaders that whether small or large, sheet-fed or web, general, commercial, or broadly diversified, what's most important to any member of our industry is value creation, the effective management of factory resources, the timely collection of monies due, creating margins and maintaining margins, the efficiency of operations, and the quality of the earnings those operations create. And out of that discussion and consensus came the 13 metrics that are the NAPL performance indicators. And I don't think any of them will surprise you. As I mentioned earlier, it's not simply what we're measuring, it's how we measure and what we do with what we measure and what we learn. The 13 vital few metrics. Every month, program members submit the raw data on those 13 metrics to us, and we calculate each of the indicators. They also correct data previously submitted so that program data are accurate and timely and reliable. In return, each month, they receive a comparison of their results against the group average, the highest 20% and the lowest 20%. And most important, they receive a trend analysis of each of the 13 indicators, showing a comparison with the other members of the group, showing how each indicator is trending and showing how their indicator is performing against the group at large. Performance indicators is an example of vital few metric analysis, and vital few metric analysis has 3 basic steps. So you can do it on your own. It's the kind of thing we have to be doing now. It used to be a luxury. It used to be a nice thing to do. No more. There are no single one-size-fits-all answers. We've got to find the best answers for our specific resources, capabilities, and goals. This is not about looking at indicators every 6 months or every year or every 2 years. These are the vital signs, the things that you've got to be looking at least monthly, so that any change in these vital indicators is detected quickly. It would be great if there were some all cases always the best business indicator. That's what we would follow. There isn't. It's not just what we measure. It's not even just how carefully and effectively we measure. It's what we do with what we measure. And the point of vital few metrics analysis is that trends are more important than snapshots, and anticipating trends is most important of all. I'll share with you very quickly the power of vital few metrics analysis and performance indicators and this very simple concept called moving averages. This is about accuracy. It's not about doing things that are complex and complicated and a burden. It's about doing things that actually work. That's what performance indicators is about. Letting us see what's happening in time for us to do something about it. Why performance indicators? Well, very simply, because casual benchmarking doesn't work in our business anymore. Competition has never been more diversified or intense despite consolidation. You are all making tougher decisions over a much broader range of issues. And while the return to being right is greater than ever, so is the cost of being wrong. And as we have emphasized over and over, in our business, we now either get better or we get left behind. The rising tide no longer lifts all boats. That's what performance indicators is about.